Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up there, guys. Wake up on this thirsty Thursday. Man, it's Thursday already. We get through Friday. It's the weekend. And come Monday night, we've got our Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. One thing, let me clarify something here. I got an email from one of you fans out there that said, man, he doesn't like seeing what he's seeing from Joe Boo with voodoo. You got to be careful and everything else and treat him with respect. Joe Boo has been hitting the sauce. You'll see the bottle of rum over there as well as his Cowboys flask. And he's been taking it kind of hard with Dak Prescott going down, but he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll get back up where he belongs. You know, it's just been a rough week, and it's been a rough year for all of us. And so, he's just taking a little break, just taking a little nap with his favorite toys. So yesterday, and again, I go through my emails as much as I can and try and keep up with them. It's not easy. People were sharing, of course, this clip, which is really incredible. It's really inspirational to our quarterback, Dak Prescott. And it's funny because I'm sitting here looking at this. It looks like Amari Cooper's just giving me the look like, yo, man, what's up? Are you kidding me? Because when I first turned this on, I looked over it. I've got this computer right here. This is a mirror image right here of it. So his computer just looks like he's looking at me. It's like, Amari, what's going on? But anyway, let's listen to this because this is a beautiful thing. And this shows you how your teammates feel about you.
Hey, Dak.
What up, Dak?
Good, Dak. Fo, what's up, my guy?
Hey, Dak, what's going on, man?
What up, Dak?
Dak, what's up, brother?
What's up, four?
What's good with you, four?
Thinking about you, four.
Get well soon, bro. I'm praying for you.
I want to let you know we all love you.
You're one of the strongest guys I know.
God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
We praying for you, brother, for a speedy recovery. Man, we love you. We're praying for you, and
Stay up, bro. Stay strong, and I'll see you soon.
Just want to say we're praying for you. Love you, boy.
Just keep your head up, and you're going to be back in no time.
But I know you're going to continue to inspire this team in any way that you can.
No one's built better to take this head on than you. So, man, I'm excited about your comeback.
Every Sunday, man, we'll be out there fighting for you. Excited for the comeback. Let's go.
Hope all is well. Keep your mental right. Stay strong.
Prayers for a speedy recovery. But this year for you, believe that.
foes up all year for Dak.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Foes up. Foes up for you. Yeah. So this team, it's the NFL train just keeps moving. Guy drops down, it's the next man up. That's the harsh reality of football. But for the Dallas Cowboys, the season isn't over. In fact, the next 3 weeks will determine the Dallas Cowboys' future and an opportunity to get a stranglehold on the division for playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs. Crazy as it sounds, being 2-3, a half game in first place of our division, yes, we're talking about playoffs. Here's the thing. Let's just kind of go around our division right now. You have the New York Giants in the basement by themselves. Yes, they showed some signs of life against us. And, they had an opportunity to win. We actually were fortunate for once to get some calls that actually went our way. We got some calls that actually went our way. We actually got some takeaways, which enabled us to win, but we're still not a good team. We still, if you take away the pick six, still gave up, 24, 27 points? We can't give up that kind of points to teams, especially not the Giants, a team that was averaging 12 points a game. They doubled what they were doing. But let's face the facts. The Giants are going nowhere except to the top of the draft. They're a bad team without the running back, new coaching staff, and Jason Garrett as the offensive coordinator. And Jason Garrett is doing what Jason Garrett does. You know, he's trying to rebuild the franchise, and they don't have the horses for it. Then there's the Washington team, a team that's got a great story in Alex Smith. You know, now they say Alex Smith, you know, he's the odds-on favorite to be comeback player of the year. It's a great story that he came back from that spiral fracture where it shouldn't have been as bad as it was, but the infection that he had, the numerous surgeries, the halo that was on his leg, outside of his leg, for what, like 8 months, learning how to walk again. And every time he got hit on Sunday, I just kept cringing and thinking, is that thing going to snap like a toothpick? But they got 108 yards of total offense. That team is going nowhere except the top of the draft. And then we have the Eagles. The Eagles, decimated by injuries. But the Eagles still have talent, and they have a great coaching staff. And they're familiar with the system they're putting out there. As much as I malign Carson Wentz does have his moments. Yeah, he's a turnover machine. Yeah, he throws some passes that are bad. Yeah, he's a dink and dunker. But still, you still have to worry about that team. And eventually they'll start getting back some of their wide receivers. They have a new guy who's stepping up. And the thing that's going against them is they've got a really tough schedule. So to me, it's a two-horse race. Now, by all means, I'm not saying that the Cowboys are a good team. Before Dak went down, we had a lot of problems. We've been decimated by injuries. The fact that we used to be known for our offensive line, to know that we lost Tyron Smith, Lyle Collins, our two starting tackles from last year, to know that Travis Frederick retired and that Joe Lillian, the guy that was supposed to replace him, is hurt. Connor Williams is capable, but he's not what we thought he was going to be. Our offensive line has got problems. You know, we got the best wide receiving core. The way I look at it in the NFL, I'll take them against anybody's wide receiver core. And that's going to be very helpful for Andy Dalton because Andy Dalton has never had so many weapons. Andy Dalton should actually feast as the quarterback for the Cowboys. But the play from special teams right now hasn't been much better than where we were last year. And the defense, you know, they stepped up. We got a takeaway and things, you know, for points. We got a couple of sacks, but we are a long ways away on the defense. But if the Dallas Cowboys, who in the next 3 games, you have the Cardinals that are 3-2, you've got the Washington franchise, and you got the Eagles. If you make it through and can win those games, you're getting a leg up on everybody in the division. You go now 3-0 in the division. And it gives you an opportunity because the Eagles, of course, play the Ravens. Could the Eagles beat the Ravens? It's possible. I don't think that they will. But if the Eagles lose that game and you end up beating them in a couple of weeks, all of a sudden you've really come to the top of this garbage heap. And that's what the Cowboys have to look at. Now let's just, for them, I don't want them looking down the road. We need to just concentrate on just one team at a time, and that's the Arizona Cardinals. The biggest thing that the two biggest things that the Cowboys need to do is solidify that offensive line, to give Andy Dalton time and to be able to run the ball more, to be able to control the clock. And more than anything else, I'm hoping that they continue selling Demarcus Lawrence and this defense this.
I need that ball. Get me the ball. You need the ball.
I need that ball.
Get me the ball. Get you the ball. Are you going to get me the ball? I'll get you the ball. I hope he doesn't kill somebody. I'm back! I'm back! Get the ball! Motion! The ball!
Now that is all Madden to me.
I'm the man! You got me the ball! I got you the ball! You got the ball! I got the ball!
got me the ball! You got me the ball!
I love that clip. But all jokes aside,
Go sit down now, damn it.
if the Dallas Cowboys can get takeaways, it makes all the difference in the world because a takeaway can be as much as a 14-point swing. Seriously. Think about how teams have been scoring at will against us and things. If you end up taking one of those drives, instead of them getting a touchdown, we take the ball away and our offense scores, that's a 14-point swing. That can be the difference between winning and losing. Just think about it. If we don't get the strip sack and get those points out of there, the Giants, well, one, we don't have those 7 points. Two, the Giants might have gone down and scored on us. That game is over. That's a loss. That takeaway you can directly point to and say, hey, that helped us win the game. Now, another way you can look at it is say, well, we had 1-2. That ended up being 7 points to them, so maybe it was a wash. Maybe it was. But if you can take the ball away from the opponents more than you give it away, your odds of winning increase. And if you don't think that's true, I want you to go back to 2014. After 2013 being, at that time, the worst defense that the Dallas Cowboys had ever had. The worst defense we had until this one. 2014, they went from 32nd to 19th. The 19th is not exactly earth-shattering. But the thing that defense did, and it was the last time our defense did this, was they took the ball away. We were second in the NFL at taking the ball away. Yeah, the defense wasn't, stopping people. It was bending and not breaking, but they were giving the offense other opportunities. And with the offense relying more on the run and slowing down the pace of the game, it ended up being a formula for winning. That's why we went 12-4. That's why we were the catch, no catch away from the NFC Championship game. And that's the formula that we have to get back to. So the next 3 weeks are critical. They are critical to our playoff hopes. You go through, you get 3 victories, all of a sudden you're 5-3. And things look a lot different at 5-3, a couple of games up in your division, than they do where you are right now. All right, y'all. Appreciate everybody being up in here. I think I'm going to try. I've actually started doing podcasts. I actually took my live stream from Monday night. We put it in there. I'm working on figuring out exactly how to do it and getting set up to do more and more. And I think what I'll do is like a 30-minute daily podcast up. So I'm going to be doing that every day. And I'm trying to figure out what to call it. See, now, if I was commuting to work every day like I used to, it would be like Road Rage, Jobu Sports Report's Road Rage, because you're sitting in traffic, but there's no traffic anymore. It's not a regular thing. But I need to come up with a name for the podcast, okay? It's Jobu Sports Report, brought to you by Broke Ass Media. And I don't know what to call it. So if you have a good thought, or a topic you'd like to cover, then, leave a little message right here, a little note, comment, and all that, and we'll go through and talk about that. All right. So with that being said, I got some work to do. I got some more racks to get out to you guys. And if you become channel members, what I want you to do is make sure, if you haven't gotten your shot glass, or if you're a tailgate member, make sure you email me at cowboysmark94@gmail.com, so that way I can get you your starter rack and your set of 4 shot glasses sent to you. And if you're a regular, channel, that's the paid memberships member, and you haven't gotten a shot glass, email me cowboysmark94@gmail.com with your address to say, hey, I'm a member, send me my shot glass. All right, so we can get that taken care of. Other than that, we'll see what happens with the Cowboys back on the field today, so we'll have some updates. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you guys. See you soon.